I'm gonna do Carol's hive last, just in case. Hold on. Oh, golly days. Woo! Oh, sweat dripping on my glasses. Sweat going in my eyeballs. Yeah, I'm gonna, hopefully this doesn't mess with the mic too much. I'm gonna do Carol's hive last because I think just in case we end up splitting her today, hers might be the most, like, take the most time and be more in depth. So I'm gonna leave her for last. So let's see if this pencil holds my hair up for long enough. Inside the hood. All right, so I think what we're gonna do is Sharon's hive next. We'll check on, ooh, that breeze, yes, come through. We're gonna check to see how she's doing after the split, right? I don't want to touch her too much. What I'm gonna try and do is, I have 2 goals for her, at least 2 goals. Check those queen cells, and I have written down where they exactly are. I want to see if they're capped. Otherwise, if I wait any longer, I don't want to come in at all until the 28 days is over, because I really don't want to mess with them while they're rearing a queen. So while the queen cells are capped, I can kind of look at it, and then afterwards put it back together again and wait until the day when they're laying eggs. So check the queen cups. Stop feeding them. I went back and I looked at the amount of food they have. It's like something like 10 frames of honey. So I was told they're less likely to touch it if it's capped, because that's emergency stores. So I think what I'm going to do is just perforate those cells. Take their food off, because they're being very greedy. Whoop, sorry, the wind. Hopefully you can hear me still. They're being greedy. They have lots of food in there. So I'm going to take their food away, and perforate the cells, make them eat the frames that they have. And then whatever's left over when the flow starts, which is getting ready here, I'm actually seeing dandelions out. I'm going to freeze, and I'll save it for fall when we have our dearth. So that's them. And then, yeah, so let's move on. Let's move on to Sharon. Ah! Got hit in the face with a bee. Hit me right there in the face. Excuse me, lady. Sorry. Oh, I'm in her way, okay? I'm in her way. Having a lot of hair issues today. I'm either sweating too much, or there's a hair tickling my face. Okay, done. Rip it off. Can you see the front of Sharon's hive? Lots of foragers. It's a nice day, you know? Why not? Well, right now is a nice day. It wasn't so much earlier. We're gonna be quick. Come here. She's doing her mortuary duties. Get our dead out. Alright, so I am going to take this away from them. There's still a lot of ladies in here. So great question, Kelly. What if I add that to Mimi's hive? You know what I mean? Ooh, there's a breeze. Add that to Mimi or Miss Lee's hive, because I'm not taking away her food. Carol and Sharon's hive, I'm taking it away. Alright, so for now, let's put it over to the side. We'll deal with it in a second. Alright, we are already in. Wow. And there's bees all the way to the edge. We're just moving it along. Hey, they're building. These are being built on. These are 3 frames being built on. Oh, come on, guys. They're festooning. This is one of those frames. Wow, this colony is loud. They don't have a queen, so yeah, they're a little loud. Now this one's not really capped as much. Just a little bit at the top, but a lot of this is liquid. Might leave that. I'm talking about the ones that are like fully capped. They need to work on that. And stop being scrubs. I'm feeding them for no reason, is what I'm saying. If they have all this food in here, I get that they might not use it if it's capped, but they need to start using it. Very calm, even though they are very loud, and they are. This one is that like a half and half. I might scrape this one open. I wish I had that roller brush. You know what I'm talking about? That has like little pins on it. I wish I had that, but I don't. So this is what I gotta use. Just to open it up. Perforate it. I do need one of those roller brushes. Although, what good would it help me if all the bees are on it? Can't really roll it when all the bees are on it. See, like, I'm already getting some. Just lightly scratch it. Here's another one on this side. Like, why am I feeding you if you have all this honey? Honey, funny honey. Like, look at this. It's ridiculous. Why am I feeding them? Why? Look at this. It's a whole frame of funny honey. It's funny, you can almost roll them with doing this because they're so concerned with the honey that they don't even care that you're rolling them. Yeah, no, they don't need any more food. They need to be eating this. I'm actually tired of perforating. I'm just gonna leave it like that, but they really no more food for you guys, for reals. You're ridiculous. Oh, we finally reached the brood. Lord. Queen cell on this one. Bunch of queen cells on this one. Took us that long to get down here. This colony is probably feeling some type of way because, oh, there's a queen cell right there, capped and beautiful. some type of way because there's probably a lot of nurse bees in here that just newly emerged with all the, the brood that had been capped over, and they have nothing to take care of. They don't have anything to take care of because there's no queen laying any more eggs. So this is a very nice queen cell down there. Beautiful. It's one I didn't see when I left them. All these bees emerged, and then there's no other small larva to take care of. All right, I feel good. We know for sure there's one big old. Oh wow. There's a queen cup right there in the middle of the frame, and it's charged. It has royal jelly in it. There's a nice, beautiful queen cell that's capped. There's just a queen cup. Oh, there's a queen. I might squish those queen cells. Or maybe I shouldn't. I don't know. What do you guys think? Yeah, I think I'm going to squish them. Because we've got that queen cell down there that's capped. We've got a beautiful queen cell that's capped over there. We don't really need these other ones. Can you see them? These ones right here, these are charged. But they're almost like emergency ones. We don't need those because we already have really nice ones. And one of the things I'm nervous about is them swarming with a couple of virgin queens and then leaving. I don't want to give them like too many of those opportunities. So I am going to squish the ones that were like emergency. And we're going to leave them. Look, there's actually 2 capped queen cells side by side. So yeah, I'm going to leave those. I'm going to squish the other ones. The other ones that are they're like emergency queen cells. I don't want those. Sorry, ladies. I'll leave the royal jelly for you. Let me see. In this queen cup. Was it? No, not charged. That one's not charged. So yeah, we're gonna squish those. I don't know if you can see. We're gonna squish those. We're gonna leave the capped queen cells. They already got they're good. What is that? 3? This one I'm not going to put down because this is the one with all. Can you get out from underneath my glove? The capped. These are all the charged queen cells. Look at that. There's so many. There's so many. That makes me nervous actually. Because we don't need that many. What to do? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1. Hold on a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 queen cells on this one frame. Then I think I counted other queen cells that were capped. I really don't want them like doing that. What to do? I want them to be able to decide their own queen. You know what I mean? I also don't want them to be like swarm, 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 swarm. And there are a lot of bees in here. There's a lot. So they probably would do that. I shouldn't be holding this upside down. They say you don't want your queen to drown in its royal jelly. Those are going to emerge before those do. You know what I'm saying? You know what? Should I just let to see what happens? Just let them see what happens? 7. 7 queen cells. What to do? Should I tear some of these down? Because you don't need them all. I'll let them decide. Ugh, I have a sinking feeling that's a bad idea. Because I want honey this year. Sorry, babes, but I did work really hard for you guys. And this is the other one with the single charged queen cell that was on here. Then we're all done. I feel better knowing that that's what they were actually doing, that they were actually capping queen cells. I made the right decision to split. Oh, where is the queen cell? They tore it down? They tore it? No, they didn't. It's over here. What am I doing? This one's almost capped. Almost capped. Can you see? Can you see down in there? Single queen cell on this one. Alright. What to do? What to do? What to do? That's a lot of potentially swarming. I feel like I don't want to leave that many queen cells. Like, that's what my gut says. Like, leave them a few, but take down the ones that aren't capped. You know what I mean? It wouldn't kill them, though, for real. They have enough bees in here, that is for sure. I could split this hive again. I really could. I really could, couldn't I? No, because I don't have a good resource room. I don't know. See, this is where the new beekeeping stuff comes in. I don't know what I should do. Should I demolish some of these queen cells? I'm going to let the bees decide, even though I feel really uncomfy doing that. Smoke in my face. I don't, because I'm going to end up splitting Carol at some point, and I only have one hive, so I'm going to ruin this one. I'll leave you guys the royal jelly. And this one. This one's not charged, so I'm going to crush that one. This one's not charged. This one's not charged. Neither is this one, or this one, or this one. So stop faking me out. I think I'm going to ruin this one. I feel so bad. And now there's 1, 2, 3, 4, one fully capped. So I'm going to let I'm gonna let the rest of the bees decide. Just don't be doing like 8 swarms on me, okay? Alright, so when I watch this video, I'll count back how many queen cells there were. There's only a little bit of brood comb now left. Just a small amount. They seem to have filled a lot with the food I've been feeding them, and I don't like that, so they need to eat what they have. I'm cutting off their food supply. This is where the food starts. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 frames of brood. And the rest is like food, man. It's food. They don't need that much food. If my phone shuts off, I'm really sorry. I am in the process of fixing that. Dad, I got a new camera. It's on the way. Can't really afford it, but for the bees. Well, that's fun. No bee, but the stinger that was left there by a lady from the bending of my finger went through the glove. That's what I'm saying. Either these gloves are wearing out, I'm not really sure. But now my finger will swell. Even if it was just a small amount, I'll have some swelling due to that. Alright, let's see what these ladies are doing. Not a lot of ladies left. Great. Love to see it. Look, there's some festooning. We're just going to pour this into Mimi's hive. Then we're going to shake these ladies into their own hive. Just like that. Brilliant. That actually worked great. You ladies no longer need that. Eat your own foods. You're being greedy. Stop being a scrub. Carol told me that she didn't want to carry your stuff for you. She was like, that mooch over there, like she has anything to talk about because she's also mooching. I don't want to hold your pillow anymore. So, yeah, that's okay. All right. As long as that took, we're on to Miss Lee's hive.